Welcome to CognitionChunks. I'm going to Yellowstone National Park soon. This is my first visit and I would like to get as much out of my trip as I can. Can I use GPT to prepare? This is the hike, Midway Geyser Basin at Yellowstone National Park. Overview. The Midway Geyser Basin is home to some of Yellowstone's most iconic thermal features, including the Grand Prismatic Spring and Excelsior Geyser Crater. It provides an awe-inspiring experience for visitors, showing off the stunning colors and powerful forces of the park's hydrothermal systems. The trail is mostly boardwalk and relatively flat, making it accessible for visitors of all ages. Length and duration. Total distance, approximately 0.8 miles for the full loop. Duration, about 1 to 2 hours, depending on how much time you spend at each feature. Trail difficulty. This is an easy hike with minor elevation changes, thanks to the boardwalk that covers most of the trail. Highlights. Grand Prismatic Spring, the largest hot spring in the United States, known for its vibrant colors. Excelsior Geyser Crater, once a geyser, now a boiling spring discharging thousands of gallons of hot water per minute. Turquoise Pool and Opal Pool, two smaller but stunningly colored thermal pools. How to reach from the nearest hotel. Assuming you are staying at Old Faithful Inn, one of the closest accommodations. 1. Exit Old Faithful Inn, leave the inn and make your way north toward Grand Loop Road. 2. Turn right on Grand Loop Road. Turn right onto Grand Loop Road/W Entrance Road. 3. Drive. Continue driving for about 6 miles heading north on the Grand Loop Road. 4. Arrive at Midway Geyser Basin. There will be well-marked signs for Midway Geyser Basin. Turn right into the parking area. 5. Parking and trailhead. The parking lot can get crowded, especially during peak season, so it's advisable to go early or late in the day if possible. The trailhead starts from the parking lot, and it's hard to miss. Tips. Due to the trail's popularity, it is advised to visit early in the morning or late in the afternoon to avoid the crowds. Always stay on the boardwalk for your safety and to protect the fragile thermal features. Take a camera, but make sure not to drop anything like hats or lenses into the thermal features, as they are irretrievable and harmful to the ecosystem. Conclusion. The Midway Geyser Basin hike is a quintessential Yellowstone experience, offering some of the most iconic and photographed thermal features in the park. Despite its popularity and potential for crowds, the stunning views make this a must-see location for any visitor. Always be cautious and respectful of the park rules to ensure both your safety and the preservation of these natural wonders. Greetings once again, dauntless explorers of both the Earth's physical wonders and the universe's intellectual treasures. We've recently navigated the Midway Geyser Basin of Yellowstone National Park, a location that beckons us to ponder multifarious academic disciplines, intricately tied to each droplet of water and puff of steam. Let's excavate the layers of enlightenment unearthed during this unique expedition. The grandeur of this basin speaks to both the human quest for beauty and the mathematical principles underlying natural wonders. Mathematical beauty is often found in the most unexpected places. Hydrology and water cycles. This basin, teeming with hot springs and geysers, is an open textbook on hydrology. The movement and properties of water here are a live demonstration of the water cycle at its most extreme, from evaporation to condensation and precipitation in various forms. Atmospheric sciences and meteorology. The steam that billows up and dissipates into the atmosphere offers an intriguing entry point to the study of atmospheric sciences. How do moisture, pressure, and temperature interact at various altitudes? Your very breath in this environment becomes a lesson in meteorology. Computer simulation and predictive models. One of the notable aspects of geysers like those in the Midway Basin is their predictability, or unpredictability. This opens a window into the world of computer simulations and predictive models. How can algorithms be designed to predict natural occurrences with so many variables? Ethics and ecotourism. The footfall of tourists in sensitive ecological zones like this one invites a deep dive into the ethics of tourism and conservation. How do we balance the educational and recreational benefits of visiting such places with the imperative to preserve them? Quantum mechanics and thermodynamics. At a subatomic level, the hot springs and geysers present a case study in quantum mechanics and thermodynamics. The interactions between molecules, driven by heat and pressure, echo the fundamental laws that govern particles at the quantum level. Ancient civilizations and mythology. The grandeur and mystique of the Midway Geyser Basin have the power to invoke a sense of awe and wonder, similar to how ancient civilizations might have felt, leading them to create myths and legends around such natural phenomena. This serves as a fertile ground for discussions on historical perspectives and cultural interpretations. Neuroscience and the aesthetic experience. Finally, the sheer beauty of this location, where the blue of the sky melds with the vivid colors of the geothermal features, inspires a foray into neuroscience. How do our brains process such aesthetic experiences? What is the neurological basis for the feelings of wonder and appreciation? In wrapping up, our venture through the Midway Geyser Basin has proven to be an intellectually enriching odyssey, spanning topics from hydrology and atmospheric sciences to computer modeling, ethics, quantum mechanics, cultural history, and neuroscience. Each sputter and spray of the geyser is like an articulate phrase in the grand narrative of our planet's intricacies. This is CognitionChunks, where every trail leads to a sprawling library of interconnected knowledge. As we set our sights on the next chapter of our eternal quest for wisdom, may your inquisitive spirit remain as restless as the geysers we've just witnessed. Until next time, stay curious and ever thirsty for the nectar of understanding. Farewell. Was this accurate? Did GPT just make up a bunch of stuff that does not exist or does not make sense? I'll let you know how GPT did in a few weeks.